everyone. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. Thanks for joining me tonight. I've got a really cool project we're going to do tonight. I have an obsession with iridescents, holographic, anything shiny and sparkly. I'm it. I'm all about it. So anyway, I've had these trees and I just absolutely love them. They're glass and they're just little glass trees, and I just love the color on the outside of them. Usually every year I have to stick, lights up inside of them and everything. But so for my inspiration, I found these molds on Amazon, and they're trees. Well, they came as a set. There were 2 trees and a snowman. And I've had these little nail powders for, gosh, I don't know, forever. I think ever since Daniel Cooper started messing with nail powders. I think I bought some on Amazon and they've been sitting forever. And so I went through them tonight and I found 3 different colors that I think I'm going to use. And I've already brushed this one, and this one is a teal glitter. I don't know if you can see the light reflecting off of that. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color. And so that one's brushed. And this tree is so unique because I don't know if you can see inside of it, but it's got a swirl design on the inside of it. So it's not just like a regular tree. It's cut out and it swirls all the way up to the top. Now this tree, I absolutely loved it. This tree here is the whole, I feel like I have glitter everywhere. This tree here is the whole reason I bought this. This is how big it is. It's about as big as the palm of my hand. Now look at the detail on the inside of this tree. You know how I am about detail. It has this all over this tree on the inside. Is that not cool? These like fleur patterns or whatever it is you want to call it. And so I'm going to brush that one with this rainbow color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was wondering though, because this one's much taller, if I could turn this inside out, or at least this far, just to get down into that point, because that one there was hard enough just trying to reach down inside there. So I'm going to see if I can get down, bend it over like that, and then stick my brush down inside of there and brush that in there, because I don't think my brush, and of course I got to get my fingers in here to get it spread out enough so that I can get it brushed down inside there. And these molds are a stretchy material because I believe they were intended for soap molds, but it said you could use them for resin. So, of course, you gotta have some strong fingers to hold this. But I just wanted to make sure I got down deep down inside there, because, and maybe if I, sorry, I'm trying to keep you guys on. Okay, yeah, I got it. So you can see down inside there, I got it. And then I'm going to go ahead and brush all this while I have it folded. I just love these nail powders. Like I said, I hadn't used them yet, but I did take some out and put some on my skin when I first got them, because they're safe enough for your skin. So, and then I'm just going to kind of go around. This kind of has a rainbowy, pinky kind of tint, and they're real sticky. So just about anything will stick to it, I'm venturing. And then I'm just going to keep going with it, and then I'll flip it, and then if I need to fix anything, then I can. But this is so much easier than trying to stick your brush down inside there. I got something on there. Something red. That will definitely not work with my theme. But they're nice and sticky. So is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? I'm just having a small gathering. My youngest and her kids and her hubby, and then my oldest daughter, who lives out of town. She always spends Thanksgiving, because her husband's a pilot for FedEx and she's a veterinarian, and she always spends the Thanksgiving with his family, and then she comes here for Christmas. And so this year, and that's fine with me. I don't get too uptight about it. I mean, I talk to her every day on the phone, and Wichita, where she lives, is only a hop, skip, and away. So I guess if all else fails, I could always go there too. So I'm going to flip this. There we go. Ooh, now you can really see all those colors in there. Pretty. So anyway, so it'll just be us. And then the ornaments were a total success for the Girl Scouts little C&Cell. I had to go and check out the C&Cell. I was there for a while, and I had to go check it out because it's been ages since I went to a C&Cell. What is that little red thing? It keeps following me around. You know, because I don't get out of the house very much, because, you know, going out and around lots of other people and stuff like that, it just stresses me out. But anyway, I went, and I wanted to walk around. They hold this at our huge event center here, and I wanted to walk around just to see, you know, what kind of resin products are being made and sold, and, you know, that kind of thing. Hands down, it was tumblers. My goodness, I couldn't believe how many tumbler vendors there was. Wowza. Tumblers are a big deal. I'm just not into tumblers. I mean, that's great. I'm glad, you know, and there were some really cool ones. I'm glad that, you know, people that do make them, because they're really cool. I just don't have a desire to make them. think I've got all this one covered. So look with my light here. Yeah, I think that one's covered. Okay, now for the snowman, I thought I would do it in a, these are such little tiny containers, in an iridescent white. I don't know what the shift color is on it, but when I put it on my skin, it looks white. So let's see if I can flip this one inside out. Just to get that. Oh yes, cool. So I'll get this. Oh yeah, it is. It's a white and silver shift. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Because, you know, snowmen are white. And my decor for Christmas is snowmans and trees and deers and snowflakes. And they're all either crystal, white, or iridescent. And that's my theme. I don't have any red or green or... And I might have some things that are blue, but very little. Wow, that's really sparkly white. It's like a pearl. And I think he's holding a tree. So like if you wanted to, you could flip this inside out and do, you know, different colors. But, and he has a scarf on, I do believe. And these nail powders, which I will link them in my description, I don't think they were that expensive. I think the whole set might have been $8, maybe. I don't remember, but it, like I said, I've had them forever, so I don't even remember at this point. If I can get this turned around here. It's my clock. Need to switch it over to Christmas music, don't I? All right. Flip him inside back out. I'm going to touch his hat. Well, that's cool. Hardly any of it came off. Just make sure I got everything covered and where I touched it. Yeah. All right. Cool beans. So what'd you guys think about my snowman or my snowflake? Wasn't that just like the coolest thing ever? I got lucky on that, I think. First time out of the box with fantasy film. Okay, all three. Got them all three coated. Now I'm going to mix up some resin. I think I'm going to use white. What do you guys think? Just make up not a, you know, too terribly solid white, but just, you know, enough to make it look white. I was thinking about doing clear, but I thought I think the white would probably make the colors stand out more. I'm definitely not doing black. So let me mix up some resin and I will be back with you when we're ready to pour. Okay, be right back. Okay guys, we're back. I wanted to show you guys a little trick with these flimsy molds like these. Trust me, I've knocked them over a billion times and they suck. So because they're so flimsy, what I do is I take and put them in these plastic cups, and then it makes them 100% more stable. I ran this through my vacuum chamber because I don't want... Oh, shoot, I forgot to add white. Duh. Okay, I was so concerned with running it through my vacuum chamber that I didn't think about putting white. One momento. I will add some white. Gotta have some white. Let me pour just a little bit over here because I've got this one coaster. 1 minute, the husband's coming. Okay, sorry about that, guys. He wanted to know if I wanted some ice cream. All right. Now I have to stir this up again. Ugh. After I just got all the bubbles out of it. I'll stir it gently. I said I don't want it too white. I just want it white enough. I guess I could have used alcohol ink too, but instead I just dropped in some Let's Resin Ocean White, white pigment, not white pigment. I think, you know, when I get on here, I think I'd lose every brain cell that I have, you know, like I can't talk. Stuff just starts flowing out of my mouth like I've never talked before. All right. That seems to be good. I just don't want any of those striations in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna pour. I'm gonna pour over my stick. I mixed up 10 ounces, 5 ounces of part A and 5 ounces of part B. I used the Let's Resin 1-to-1 casting resin. I don't usually use deep pour unless it's like a really super deep mold, and these aren't really that deep, not too deep. I haven't filled them up completely yet. I just want to make sure I have enough. I better move this one over here. That's all I need to do, is to knock the whole cup over. mold seems like it's a little off, like it's not level. I wonder if I can stick something in there to push that mold over just a tad. So it seems to be leaning just a bit. There we go. That's a little better. Maybe just one more. I love these popsicle sticks. They come in so handy. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of popsicle sticks, I was wondering what you guys thought about me having like a video once a week that was like, I could call it like Tip Tuesday. Like every Tuesday have a very short little video that would give a tip to help with resin. Just every week, just something different. Just a little tip that I've learned along the way. Because usually when I'm doing resin, I always think of something, you know? And I think, ooh, I need to tell them that. And then I forget. Like this. Learning little tips like this to keep your mold from tipping over. And to keep them straight. You know, stuff like that. Just little quick tips. Perfect. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. Neighbor guy's yelling at his dogs to come inside. Guy next, woo! The guy next door has 3 golden retrievers, and they are so pretty. Pretty dogs. Just want to make sure these are full. Because I hate sanding bottoms. Sanding all the way around is awful. I hate it. The other day I had a whole bunch of resin left over after I did a project, and I thought, you know, hopefully my head's not in there. I'm trying to get level with this because I want it to be full. Because I hate sanding the bottoms of things. All right, guys, I think that does it. Anyway, I had a whole bunch of resin left over, and I always have a mold of some sort sitting around here. And I thought, you know what? I haven't had a sphere mold sitting around for a while. And so I took this, I have to show you this. I didn't make a video of it because I just didn't. But anyway, I took this sphere mold and I tipped it sideways. I don't know if you can see that in there. And I put a little eel in there, a turtle, and a jellyfish. That's what it is. And let that level cure. And then I poured another level in there, and I put, this rock actually came from Colorado, and then so did some of those other rocks. And then I put 2 scuba divers in there with some fake grass, and then I filled it up the rest of the way. And after I got done, I thought to myself, dude, Mary, the hole for the for the sphere. And then I thought, you know what? You can look in there and you can see everything. So it's like a porthole. But it's cute. I mean, you know. So anyway, so now you guys know what I do in my spare time when I have extra resin left over from pours. I'm always trying to do something creative with it because I hate wasting resin. So anyway, y'all, thanks for sticking with me tonight. Bear with me on my craziness. But anyway, we will come back in the morning when these are cured and we shall see how they turn out. All right. So see you in the morning, guys. Sweet dreams. Bye.